Hello guys, good day everyone. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the Creators Lodge and I'm happy to have you. If this is your first time coming across my YouTube channel, please do well to like, do well to subscribe, and also turn on the notification button so when next I drop a tutorial video, YouTube will notify you. Alright, without any further ado, let's get into the tutorial. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to create this logo design. All right, so I've been getting a lot of messages. People have been telling me to do a tutorial on logo design, and and the reason why I've not done any tutorial on logo design is because logo design is broad and it's bigger than what we actually think it to be. All right, logo design needs a lot of professionality and you need to be very intentional about it. But then, due to so much request, I've just decided to do a tutorial on this. All right, on this logo combination. All right, so this is a logo for a brand called Pure Glow. Okay, there's no much work on this logo, but it's a professional one and it stands out. And there's something you need to know about logo design. Sometimes logo design doesn't need to be complex. All right, now let's give example of some brands. All right, like Coca-Cola. When you look at Coca-Cola, when you look at Pepsi, when you look at BBC, when you look at CNN, you're going to see that some of these logos are not complex. In fact, some of them, it's just the initials of, the name of the company. That's what is used for the logo. And then a designer would say, what is there in this logo? It's something I can do. It's something I can do this and do that. Now, let me tell you something that you need to know. Logo design is not just about you going and writing the BBC. All right, so logo design is not just about you going there and write BBC and say that's the logo. Now there's something you need to know. The presentation of the logo is what matters the most. How you present the brand. All right, how you present the brand. How do you represent the brand in the logo? That's what matters the most. So when you go online and then you search how much was the designer paid for BBC logo, and then you're seeing the millions, and then you are like, what's going on here? Just this letter BBC, is that all? No. All right, it's the pitch, the way that designer pitched that brand. All right, the story behind that BBC that you are seeing. So for every logo there is always a story. So that's the reason why you see that when you come on my channel you hardly find me doing a logo design, because it takes a lot of professionality. All right, and it's not something you just do under a few minutes and say I'm done with the logo. No, you need to think, you need to brand, and you need to represent the personality of the brand in your design. All right, but then let's do a tutorial on this very quickly. All right, so the name of this brand is Pure Glow. All right, Pure Glow. So please, before we go on, when it comes to the time of doing the mockup, I'm not going to be doing, we're going to make use of a mockup that looks almost like this, but it's not going to be exactly like this, and that's because it's been a while since I designed this, so I couldn't get this mockup, but I've seen something similar, so we're going to be working with that. So this is a logo that contains a word mark and also an icon. All right, so when you look at the logo closely, you're going to see an icon that's like leaf, and you're also going to see the word mark Pure Glow. All right, so let's just create that. Now the font I used for this logo is the Great Vibes. All right, so I'm just going to click my text and I'm going to write Pure first. All right, Pure. I'm going to write Pure. Now let me teach you guys something. All right, now sometimes when you save your work on Pixellab, when you go back to open the project, you might see that the work is scattered, things are distorted and all that. Now this is the reason why. Whenever you want to type and you're done typing, please press the back button. Make sure that this your typing keypad is not showing. Press the back button like this and then click OK. Now if you don't press the back button, if you just click OK like that and you continue like that, when you want to come back and work on it, you're going to just discover that your design and everything is distorted. Now once I click the keypad, look at my workspace, my Pixellab, you're going to see that everything has shifted to the top. Once I click back, everything will come back to normal. Can you see that? So you need to be very careful when doing that. So I'm just going to click on color. Now I made use of a gradient color, a color here, this green color. So this is the color code. All right, so this is the color code 418B3E. All right, so I'm just going to click OK. Yeah, so we have this. Now I'm going to go to my fonts and I'm just going to pick the font I'm going to pick Great Vibes. Yeah, Great Vibes Regular. That's the name of the font. Now I made a mistake here. Now immediately you pick your fonts. I said it, so I made a mistake. Immediately you pick your font, you write Great Vibes. Make sure you also press the back button. Alright, and then click OK. Yeah, so we have this. Now when you look at this font, you're going to see that the letter E is cut out. Part of the letter E is out and part of the letter P is out. So I'm just going to go to my padding. I'll click padding and I'll click 6 and 6. Now make sure the amount of padding used on the left is the same as that on the right. So let's increase the padding to about 13. Yeah, so I have about 13. So let's leave it this way. Now let me say something quickly about this brand before we go on. Now let's bring this up. Now this is a beauty brand, all right? Once you just hear the word glow, you know it's trying to talk about skin care, you know, like a cream or you know, ointment to just make the skin smooth and all that. And then when you see the leaf and then you see the color green, so it's just trying to talk about nature, such that whatever constituent that was used in producing this you know, this ointment or this cream, it's gotten from natural source, because green is just talking about nature. All right, so that's another thing that you need to know in when designing a logo. You need to understand that color matters a lot. Don't just pick any color and say you want to use and design a logo. Color matters. The icon matters. If I put a full stop on my logo, that full stop should have a meaning. Why are you putting a full stop there? So that's the reason why I said that logo is something that you need to be very intentional about, and it's complex than flyer design. So that is why you hardly find it on my page, but I hope to be doing more of that. All right, so I'm just going to lock this layer and also look at the font, the choice of font. You see that it's giving this beauty feel. It's giving this beauty feel. All right, so I'm just going to lock this layer and we have the pure here. All right, so I'm going to centralize this way and I'm going to move this up a little bit like this. Yeah, so the next thing, I'm going to copy this and I'm going to write the glow, but I'm going to press back and click OK. Now the glow and the pure, I don't want it to be the same size. All right, yeah, I don't want it to be the same text size, so that's the reason why I'm doing this. So I'm just going to bring it this way. Let me increase the pure again. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, so let's centralize this and see. Let's centralize this and see. All right, so I'm just going to bring this up here like this. I'm going to bring this closer like this. I just want it to be this way. Yeah, so I've been able to achieve the glow and I've been able to achieve the pure. Now the next thing I want to achieve is the leaf icon. So I'm going to bring that in from my gallery. All right guys, so this is the leaf icon. So for everything you need for this resource file, for this tutorial, I'll make it available in the you know, the video description. Now I keep on getting comments on YouTube how that someone is saying that he can't find the video description. Please, it's something that you can find. Just go beneath the video, whichever video you're watching, go beneath the video. You're going to see the name, you know, the title of the video, and then you're going to see another writing. Just click on it. You're going to check, you're going to see different text, you know, different links. Click on the Google Drive link and you'll be able to download the resource materials for this tutorial and any other tutorial you're looking for. All right, so I'm just going to mark this and I'm going to erase the color. All right, I'm going to click erase color. I'm going to erase the white color direct. Let me just increase the tolerance a little bit. Now I'm going to change the color of this flower. I'm going to change it to the same color of, you know, the font, the pure glow. Yeah, so what we want to achieve here now, I just need this first part of the flower, of this leaf. Sorry, I just need this part of this leaf, just this part. Let me try and see if I can draw something. So now you will need your creative skill here. You need to have a straight hand here. So I just need this part of this flower. This other part, I don't want it. So I need to start, you know, seeing how I can achieve that. So I'm going to click on my eraser tool. All right, I'm going to increase my size. I'm going to start erasing this way. I'm going to just erase this way first. All right, I'm going to erase this way. Yeah, so when you are done erasing this way, I'm just going to increase my, you know, I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to try and see if I can do something. You need to be very intentional in this place. All right, you just need to be very intentional in this place because you need to get it right. If you don't get it right, yeah, so let me mark this and see. Yeah, I have this. So it's not really perfect at the top, almost perfect, but not fully perfect. So what I'm going to do next is I want to combine, like I said, this is a logo combination. So I want to combine the icon and the word mark together. So that's the reason why you see that I'm doing this. All right. So I just want that leaf to be there so that it can just signify that, this is from nature. All right. So, and this is the way you do it. I'm going to rotate this way, increase this size a little bit. Yeah, increase the size a little bit like this. Let's increase it a little again like this. Rotate it this way. Yeah. So what I'm trying to achieve here is such that the flower, or I don't know why I keep on calling this flower, the leaf will not be detached from the pure glue. It will be attached to the word mark, but in a creative way. So that's what I'm trying to achieve. All right. I can just put the leaf here. I can just put it like this, but it's going to be very visible that this thing is not attached to, the word mark. So that's the reason why you see placing it here, so that it can creatively attach, it can be creatively attached to the word mark. Yeah. So let me just increase this a little. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Let me rotate this a little. Yeah. Let's see. Good. So I'll go back and we have this. So can you see we have the pure and we have the glue? Yeah. So this is the way I achieved that logo. All right, this is the way I achieved that logo. So I had to do this tutorial because of the request I've been getting. So now the next thing I want to do is to mock up this logo. All right, to mock up this logo. If you have not watched my tutorial, please do well to watch the tutorial. I spoke about the mockup sites I use usually if you are working with smartphone. So I'm just going to save this as project if you wish to, but I'm going to save this as image because we're going to be going to the mockup sites now. All right, so let's go to the mockup. All right guys, so this is the website Mockup Bro. So I'm just going to be clicking on number 2. If you have not watched my tutorial on how to do this, please go back and watch the tutorial in my previous video. So I'm just going to be clicking on the numbers until I find that mockup. The mockup should be on number 8. So let's keep going to number 8 and see if we're going to find the mockup there. Right, so there are lovely mockups here that you want to try out. So but for the sake of this tutorial, I'm not trying out this mockup. I have what I'm looking for. So let's go there. Yeah, so this is number 8. You can see this number 8, and this is the mockup here, cosmetic jar mockup. So I'm going to click on it. So once you click on it, now you can see the mockup. It looks something similar to what I did, but it's not exactly like it. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do here is to just click upload. All right, at this place you see label upload, so just upload the image. All right guys, so this is the image. Remember, we've saved in as image in gallery, so this is the image. So I'll just click upload. So you can decide to work on this. So let's just click crop and continue. All right, and it will automatically reflect. So can you see this? Can you see the mockup here, guys? Can you see the mockup here? Now you can decide to this leaf layer. If you don't want it, you can unhide it. You can hide it here rather. All right, and you can decide to make it visible, and you can decide to change the background here. You can decide to make it a transparent one and add the background to it. All right, but for me, I love this. So let's download it and let's see our final result. So once you are done, you download. It's going to save into your phone and you are good to go. I've downloaded before, so I'm going to download again, and I'm just going to open this. All right, guys, so can you see the design? I'm going to zoom in so you can see. Can you see it? Can you see this pure glue? Can you see it? So this is how you design this logo in Pixellab application, and you mock up in Smart Mockup. All right, in Mockup Bro rather, mockupbro.com. All right guys, thank you very much for watching this tutorial. I believe that you love this tutorial. Please do well to subscribe if you haven't, and also comment in this video. All right, comment below this video what you think about this tutorial. All right guys, see you in my next video.